Inspired Grizel, and on here we inspire you to look within you to be the best version of you that you were called to be, right? That God created to you to be. That on this channel you get content on love, relationship, worship, just really, really, really pure good stuff, all right? So for all our returning subscribers, thank you and God bless you richly. And for those that are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and join the Inspired family. Yeah. Don't mind me, sorry. I don't know, I don't know. Oh, so today I want to share with us something. It was just a thought that came up in my head and I began to think about it because, like I said, I always have loud thoughts. Sometimes my thoughts are really, really loud, but it's good stuff and healthy stuff, all right? So I want to share with us 5 reasons why people might be disrespecting you. Now, this is a disclaimer. I'm not one to tolerate any form of disrespect. You shouldn't disrespect people. But I'm saying that sometimes we give people reasons to disrespect us, right? But it doesn't make it right for you to disrespect anybody. But what I mean by this whole title is carry yourself in a way that it won't permit people treat you in a way that will come about as being disrespectful. Sometimes it's not really disrespect, it's just that it comes across to you as if it's being disrespectful, all right? So I hope we get it. I'm going to clarify as I begin to explain them. One of the first ones is lies telling. When people know you to be a liar, oh my God, it can just push them to be rude or disrespectful to you. Like, learn to tell the truth. Now, if you lie once in a while, they can get used to. But once they're used to you being a liar, sometimes before you even start talking, they just want to shut you up. Because no, they can't deal with the lies anymore, you know. So when you have a habit of lying a lot, even when it's not necessary, people have a tendency to treat you kind. It's this funny kind of treatment that I call disrespecting you. Because the truth is, if you're someone that you're truthful, there's a kind of way that people don't go towards you, you know. But if you lie and lie like you breathe, I mean, honestly, some people can lie, I promise you. Anything they tell you, you need to check. Like, you need to put a pinch of salt there. So if you're that kind of person, you need to change, all right? So that people don't treat you funny and you say they disrespect you. Maybe you're giving them reason. Like I said again, I'm not one to tolerate disrespect. I don't accept disrespect, but there's a way you conduct yourself that can make people treat you funny, okay? Number 2, it's people who are lazy. Lazy people have a way of being disrespectful. Like, every time you're calling someone for something, like you don't want to work. Right? There's just those people that once they call you, you're just like, I beg, who is this even, you know? Because they're so lazy. They don't want to do anything. They just want to sit there and you do it all and, you know. So when people notice that you're lazy, they begin to treat you funny. Like, each time you write to them, you want something. Each time you call them, you want something. Like, it's always something with you. Even when you're with them, you can't lift a finger to do something. It just makes people see you somehow, all right? And when they get fed up, they just, you know, they act funny and you're like, no, this person is disrespecting me. Maybe it's your lazy attitude causing it. So stop being lazy. Get working. Do something. Now, if people see you doing something and you keep asking them stuff, they feel like, okay, no, this person is pushful. Let me support. But if you're outright just chilled and, you know, okay, you get what I mean? Like, lazy people sometimes really just get to people's skin. Whether you like it or not, there's a way they just get under your skin, okay? Another habit that makes people sometimes to treat you funny or treat you disrespectful, it's you're always begging for stuff. Can I have your cap? Can I have your shoe? Can I have food? Can I have money? Can I have 10 dirhams? Can I have $1? Can I have £1? Like, there is always something up with you. Stop being beggarly. Stop being beggarly. Learn to be a giver. When people notice that you're always begging or always taking, it begins to feel, you know, somehow. Like I said, this is a healthy video. I'm all about good stuff, all right? Stop begging. It's true that sometimes you have a genuine need. And when you have a genuine need, people will reach out to you. But when it becomes a habit, every time, give me this, give me that, you're always begging. It gets a way that people get irritated and they get frustrated and they might begin to treat you funny. Because even when you don't want to beg, they feel like, okay, yeah, what does she want this time around? What does he want this time around, okay? So don't make yourself that kind of person, okay? Another thing, you know those people who are really like foodie? You go to an occasion, like anytime they see food, they make as if they've never seen food before. Like, they are so, I don't know. I don't know if you know any of those kind of people, but I know a few. Like, each time they see food, They act as if the world is coming to an end. Like they want to eat everything they see. They act as if they don't cook at home or they've never seen food before. You know, those people that they're just gluttons. They just love food. Like they're never full. They want to carry, do takeaway. They want to take, like they will eat a lot on the occasion, but they still want to carry. Like they always have trouble with people when it concerns food sharing and stuff. If you've gone to occasions, then you know this kind of people. But there are people that, I promise you, when they see food, you know, you eat and then you go to the toilet, so it shouldn't be that a big deal. But they treat food as if food is heaven on earth. Don't get me wrong. Food is good. I love food. But you know those people that, I promise you, sometimes they see food, they act as if they're shivering, and they've eaten, they cook. Like, what is the problem? You know, what is the problem? You can't just, you know. They have a way of just irritating people because you're always fighting over food or quarreling over food, or there's something that has to do with food. It makes people see you funny, I promise you, you know. So change. If you're that foodie, gluten person, you're always about food, please try and change, all right? Try and change, okay? So people won't treat you funny. And the last one is you're always showing off when it's not even needed. Oh, I got this from Zara. I got this from this. I got this from that. No, oh, this is how many dollars. Oh, that is this amount. Oh, that is this amount. Girl, boy, nobody needs to know that. Sometimes it's irritating when you're always just in people's faces trying to call figures or show off something. Like you've got the most expensive stuff, you've got the most important stuff, you've got the most, I don't know, like no one really cares about that. So stop boring people with all of that. It just makes people see you funny, like you're trying to prove a point that you shouldn't be proving in the first place, you know? I don't know if you know those kind of people. You just ask them, oh, I love your earrings. Oh, this is from here. Is this amount? Is that, like, they're always showing off. There's a problem with that. There's a big problem with that. It makes people begin to see you funny, right? So this is just my take. I don't know if you know some of those kind of things that people do that it just gets under your skin and you might react funny towards them. Not always in the best way, but then, you know, that's life. But I'm not saying that you should go about disrespecting people. But I'm saying if you're fond of lying, if you're always begging, if you're always showing off, if you're always doing all this, you should consider changing. It could be the reason why people are towards the way that behave towards you the way they do. Okay, so I'm Inspired Grizel. If you like this content, go ahead, like, share and subscribe. God bless you.